Howdy, howdy, this is Mr. Potter, and welcome back to BitBurner. So we just got off work working for Clark Incorporated. We worked long enough to get into the faction, so we're in the Clark Incorporated faction. Could purchase some augmentations, but I have been specifying that I'd purchase all of my augmentations from the Slum Snakes because I've got a gang with them. I've actually purchased quite a few of them. I've also been collecting quite a bit of money over here, as you'll notice. This money's coming in pretty quick. Let's go ahead and take a look at our gang. So I've actually gone through the gang here, and I'll be honest, when I first started the gang, I probably shouldn't have started it when I did, but I let my gang get pretty powerful, and now I am in control over 100% of the territory. So I'm no longer engaging in territory warfare. No one else has any territory. The Black Hand was the one who had done all of the territory. I was down to like 10% territory. And then my power got up really high. I was at the point where I would win more than 50% of the battles, and I just win at them. And all that you do is you just turn this little switch on here, and your team goes up against the other team. Now, something else that I've noticed is that I have this ascend here, and when you click on this ascend, when they first start off, they're not very strong. It's not very much of a benefit to ascend, but when you do ascend, it really is it's really powerful. And just to kind of show you what's going on, I've got a person down here who I haven't ascended yet. He's just been going through and doing his little crimes here. He's earning $25 million a second as opposed to some of these other people. So I'm going to go ahead and ascend, and you'll notice since he's been playing a while, notice these modifiers that he's got: 16 times, 13 times, 18 times, 19 times. So when I do this and I click it, notice he reset to 1, but these numbers are just really going up high. Now my gang lost some respect. He had built up 22 million respect just from his skill, but notice how quickly these numbers are going up. And I can go ahead and outfit him with some stuff. So if I go up here to equipment and I go to him, you'll notice he's doing all of this without any equipment. Now I've got plenty of money, so I have no qualms buying him everything. So we're going to go ahead and take care of Todd here. I mean, if I'm going to reset myself by doing augmentation, then there's no reason for me not to spend every last penny of my money on making sure that everyone is set up. Now you notice that Quirt hasn't been augmented yet either, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of him as well. So let's go ahead and take care of him. So I've got Quirt, who hasn't been augmented, and I'll go ahead and take care of him. I've got Ray, who hasn't been but I have done Reginald, but I may do Reginald again because he's just not growing fast enough, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Reginald again, and we'll do him as well. So now that I've modified all of those, I've lost a huge bit of respect in my gang, but I am more than willing to make up for that by just bringing in all of the benefits. Cool. So we'll bring him in as well. And just by bringing up all these guys up to their abilities, you'll see just how powerful this gang will become. Go ahead and give him all of his weapons, his armor. Come on, click. Vehicles, root kicks, and they can have augmentations as well. So it's just like you're buffing yourself up, but you got the ability to buff up everyone else on your team. All right, so that should be everyone has been augmented. Everyone's running my territory. My power's gone down a little bit, but it's going to go up really quickly. As you'll notice, these last 3, the ones that I augmented, already got values in the tens of thousands. All right, going to my factions, I've got Slum Snakes, and I'm going to go ahead and... oh, before I do this, I do want to talk about let me go ahead and if I run flight, do I not have flight on here? I guess I don't have flight as a program to run. Interesting. So if I connect to, let me do a scan analyze 10 and see if I can find the place that I'm supposed to leave from this place. There's the cave and there's World Demon. Notice that in order to get World Demon, in order to hack it, I've got to have a hack level of 15,000. Now note, I'm right here at 5,000, but there is something that's going to help me get over that edge. And that's going to be this last augmentation down here, this Q-link. This Q-link is going to increase my hack power by 300%. Now, if I go to my augmentations, you'll notice that I just reset my augmentations. Let me do the stats real quick. I just reset my augmentations 4 hours ago, and in 4 hours, I've already got a hack level up to 5,000. And this is on gangs, where it's supposed to be hacks are decreased by 20%. So I'm going to go ahead and just purchase all of these augmentations, everything that I can. So I'll get the Q-link. I'll get the Hydroflame left arm. I'll buy the Cordiarch. Still got plenty of money here. I'll buy the gene modification. I'll get the bionic legs upgrade. I'll get the bone lacings. I'll get the bionic arms upgrade. I'll get the bionic arms upgrade. The Nemean subdermal weave. The Neotra. The synthetic heart. The photosynthetic cells. Still not really having a dent in my money. Synthetic muscle, bionic spine, which will let me buy the graphene bionic spine upgrade. That took a dip in my money. The hacknet core, the hemo recirculator, the augmented targeting 2, the augmented targeting 3, and then I could, for grins and giggles, just buy everything, even though I haven't used any hacknet this time around, just to have completely bought out all of these augmentations. And then we'll go ahead and install everything. Now, if I install everything, of course, I'm being reset. I'm back on my server at home. Notice how much my money has already gone up, and I already have a hack level of 22, just waking up. So I'm going to get my Tor router, and I'm going to go ahead and connect to dark web, and I'm just going to buy everything because I can. I've got plenty of money here. I'm going to go back home, and I'm going to run my 3 scripts. So I'm going to run my hack root, I'm going to run my hack home, and I'm going to run my hack foo, which loads all my scripts on all the other computers. And what you'll notice is this hack, as soon as it gets going, it's just going to be crazy. Notice it took me 4 hours to get a hack level up into 5,000. So I've already got a hack level of 7,000 just in a mere seconds. So I just need to get this hack level up to the level that I needed. Let me do my scan analyze again. Analyze. Find a place that's relatively deep in the web. Do scan analyze again, and I'm just looking to see where there's run for the hills, and somewhere around here I'm going to see the hub. Maybe. Let me get somewhere else in here. I need a life. Let me just go ahead and go there and see what I can find. Is this going to get me the hub? There's the World Daemon. So I just need to get my hack level up to 15,000, which will happen in, goodness, probably an hour. Already, just by existing, my strength is already up in the thousands. If I wanted to go ahead and work out, I mean, just look at my strength. It's already going up 10,000, 15,000. It's just crazy. I could really do some serious heist with this strength stuff on here. So already 35,000, that should be enough strength for a while. My dexterity is going up there as well. I've got all the augmentations. I'm already back up to $2 trillion. And at this point, it's just a matter of time until I get enough hack levels to actually go up against the world demon. So that's where we're at, and I'm going to go ahead and stop here for a bit. All right, so we've been idle for a while, and my hack level has gotten over the 15,000 that I need to hack the world daemon. I got quite a bit of money, and I wish there was some way I could keep the money in between these whenever everything just kind of does a big global reset. I've also been working for one of the factions. I'll go ahead and stop the faction work. Got a lot of reputation for them. I have already purchased all of the augmentation, so I am fully augmented out. And so let's go ahead and move on to the end game. So one of the nice things about putting a backdoor on the cave like I did up here is I can do a straight connect to the cave. Allows me to connect directly, and if I do a scan, I'll notice that I have a connection to World Daemon. So at this point, because the World Daemon requires a backdoor and a hack level of 15,000, if I run nuke on it, oh, I haven't done any of the ports on it. Wonderful. Okay, so run, what is it, root SSH, run FTP, crack, run, what's it, relay SMTP, run HTTP worm, and run SQL. So now I can run nuke, and now I can hack. And now I am moving on to wherever things go when we move on. All right. So this was bitnode 1 where we originally started. This is bitnode 2, which is dealing with the gangs. So this is bitnode 3. It says corporatocracy, the price of civilization. So let's go ahead and explore bitnode 3. All right, our greatest illusion is that a healthy society can revolve around a single-minded pursuit of wealth. Political globalization turned the world into a corporatocracy, and it never looked back. Now the privileged elite will happily bankrupt their own countrymen, decimate their own community, and evict their neighbors from their houses in their desperate bid to increase their wealth. So you can create and manage your own corporation. Building a successful corporation has the potential to generate massive profits. All other forms of income are reduced by 75%. Price and reputation cost of all augmentations is tripled. The starting and maximum amount of money on servers is reduced by 75%. Server growth rate is reduced by 80%. You now only need 75 favor with a faction in order to donate it to it rather than 150. Destroying this bitnode will give you source file 3, or if you already have it, it'll let you create corporations on other bitnodes. And the source file also increases your charisma and company salary multipliers by 8, 12, and 14%. So let's go ahead and try this. All right. So now I am a lowly $1,000 hack 1 guy. Let's go ahead and run hack root, which would hack all of the things. Let me go ahead and nano my hack foo is what I want to do, right? Because I don't want any of these servers to get hacked yet. So now if I run hack home, oh, I can't do hack home, so I changed something in there. Let me, I need to change thread. I had it over 9,000 for a while, but you know, not anymore. So let's go ahead and do it again. And now I should run hack foo, which is going to put the stuff on all the other servers. Oh, I don't have enough RAM to run the script. Interesting. So I can't, I need to stop things, don't I? Let's kill all. Run hack root and run hack foo. And that should only do it for the tier 1 scripts. So let's see. active script. So it's putting on noodles, food and stuff, Sigma Cosmetics, and so forth. Let's go ahead and run hack home. All right, so this gets my hacks going. Do I not have the ability to do a gang yet? Do I have to do some crimes first, I think? Interesting. All right. So since I'm starting over, I need to get some money. I need to get some attributes, and I'll need to do something in order to get a business going. Let's see. Can I work part-time at the food and stuff? And then while I'm doing that, while I'm earning a modicum of money, no factions yet. No augmentations. I've got the hacknet. So I could buy a hacknet and get a little bit of money from there. Not much, but, you know, a little something. Just get that starting, just get a little passive income in the back while my hack is going on. All right. So I've heard that you can go to City Hall and create a corporation. So let's do that. Let's create a corporation. Please enter a name. Use seed money or self-fund. Oh, I don't even have nearly enough money for this. Well, that sucks. All right, so I guess I'll just try and build up some of these attributes until I can get $150 billion to build a corporation. So we'll just leave that there. So, there we are. Proper form of criminal. Let's go ahead and join the slum snakes. All right, so I've been basically writing some programs, letting that go on in the background. But now that I am part of this faction, I can actually join the slum snakes. And hey, we're going to... Oh, I can't make a... Oh, I have to... How do I get my... I guess I have to have a certain... Because I thought I could get the gangs back again. I thought that was kind of the whole purpose of, going through the previous ones. Like, hey, you can make gangs now. Except now you can't make gangs. Okay, well, that was a try. Also, if I go to the city, go to City Hall, reading is fun. It requires $150 billion for registration. The initial can be self-funded, or you can obtain the seed money from the government in exchange for 500 million shares. So let's enter a name of our corporation. And we'll go ahead and click use the seed money. Cool. So now I have a corporation, whatever that means. All right, so let's take a look at the Get Started Guide. Get Started Guide, the complete handbook for creating it. Visit City Hall in order to create a corporation. This requires 150 bill of your own money, but this 150 bill will get put into your corporation's funds. Your corporation can have many different divisions, each in a different industry. There are many different types. So we can expand into agriculture and software are recommended for your first division. First thing you need to do is hire some employees. Employees can be assigned to 5 different positions. Each position has a different effect on the various aspects. It's recommended to have at least 1 employee at each position. Each industry uses some combination of materials. Specific information is displayed. Products are special. Get your supply chain started. Once you start producing basics. Tips and pointers. Smart supply is extremely useful. Consider purchasing it as soon as possible. Purchase hardware, software, robots, AI cores, real estate. All right, let's explore. Let's go to expand and let's go ahead and create a division of agriculture. So food core, and we expand. Cool. So now I have food corporation. I need half a water, half an energy, and half a plant in order to create. Oh, half a water, half an energy to make plants and food. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some water. Let's go ahead and I guess buy 10,000. Well, it's cost 0, so I'm going to go ahead and get 10,000 of it. And I'm going to go buy some energy the same way. All right, so now water plus energy gives me plants plus food. My storage is kind of full, so I could upgrade it if I had money. I need to hire an employee. I need to hire 3 employees. I have 3 unassigned employees. So I probably need someone in operations. Probably a business employee and an engineer employee. So they're getting a salary. I'm making stuff, it's preparing stuff, purchasing materials, producing materials and or products, selling materials and or products. So I have expenses. I'm not making any profit. Can't sell any food yet. Okay, so I now have some water. Still waiting for the energy to come in so I can use it. And okay, so I got stuff going. I just need stuff to expand. I'm not sure what to do here. I've got water, I've got energy. It says water plus energy equals plants plus food. So I've got 10,000 of each. The price you would pay if you were to buy this material on the market. And I should be able to sell as soon as I actually have some to sell. You know, the maximum amount of food you'd like to sell per second as well as the price you'd like to sell it at. If sell amount is 0, this amount will not be sold. If sell price is set to 0, the material will be discarded. Let's go ahead and sell max. That way I'm not throwing away food. And same with the plants. MP plus 10. MP plus 10. Is that what I need to do? And that way I'll always be selling at it slightly above market price. Market price looks like it's going up slightly. So that means my price is going up slightly. I'm just not seeing any food being produced. I'm wondering if I'm doing something wrong. So they said to use food or agriculture, and what was the other one we were supposed to use? Not chemical, but software, I think, was the other one we were supposed to do. So let's go ahead and call this, we'll say Softco. All right, so software needs hardware and energy to produce AI cores and software. So I'm going to need to buy some more energy. Let's go ahead and buy 10,000 energy. I need some hardware, which I need to buy 10,000 as well. And I'm going to be selling my AI cores, selling max at MP plus 10. And I don't see software on here, which I'm a little confused about, but probably because I don't have a employee. It says hire up to 3 employees. So let's hire an operations person, an engineer, and a business person. It says develop software. stuff. Let's call this stuff. Seriously. Yeah, I need that thing to go away. Let's go to Food Corp. Goodness, I don't know why it wasn't letting me do that. I wanted to go here and develop a software. So let's call it ASDIF, the perfect word marketing too. Design investment. Cool. I wasn't like, doing anything at the time for the focus to change. Cool. So I was calling this ASDIF. I went to design investment. If I hit up and down, develop a product. So is this actually going to start creating a product now, creating a software, creating an AI core? I have no idea. Okay, so we'll just leave that as it may. I've got business stuff I can do here. I'm slowly losing funds because I have staff, but I have no revenue. So how do I get revenue? Oh, designing ASDF, 31% complete. Okay, Food Core. Should be selling food and plants. Was there a button over here to get started? I could throw a party to increase morale and happiness. I could just buy coffee. Hey, have some coffee. $1 million worth of coffee. Interesting. Cool. All right. I can't do any more research. That was... So I'm unsure where to go from here on this. I'll have to do a little bit of research on that. And I'm not ready to expand because it kind of, the getting started just kind of did that for us. And I don't understand how to get my gang back together. I had factions, have slum snakes. My reputation is growing. Is there like something I have to do to do? I don't see an augmentation that would allow me to do crime. I've done some crime. I actually went into the city, went into the slums, and killed a few people. So I'm not getting nearly as much money from it. Apparently that 24% that we were supposed to get for having defeated 2.1 is a lie. Creating programs. I have one program that I'm working on that I just finished. If I go to actually I can go to the city. I can go to here, get my Tor router. And now if I connect the dark web, I can buy relay SMTP. No, I can't. I don't have enough money to do that yet. Cool. Yeah, I'm still poor, but at least I'm not negative, which is what I did when I buffed myself up to these stats just working at the gym. Apparently the gym allows you to have negative money. Interesting. Cool. So I'm going to cease for now. I'm going to let the stuff that I have in the background work in the background. And have a wonderful day.